So he knows all the little tricks and things that can happen.
Yeah.
So he might be able to pull into that. But yeah, it's definitely underway here with Janco and Fireblaster. Fireblaster opting to go Yoshi, and Janco opting to go Pika here. I'd say, oh wow, gets him with the F smash. We do see them just both sort of spacing out here. Janco opting to go for that top platform. Fireblaster sort of just letting him not necessarily have it, but just sort of not really competing for it. But nice forward air.
Strong
back
first stock from Janco.
Yeah. Very patient, very methodical.
Yeah, just sort of hanging back.
Wow. So, alright, so Fireblaster gets those two jabs out there, sort of like cuts off the...
Fireblaster is really good at those. Just you land, bam, double jab. Right?
Yeah, just cut off the approach.
He has no jump.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. Oh, is he trying to DI? Oh my god. He
really good from Janco.
Oh man, so two stocks here. Now, Yoshi is Yoshi, so, you know, 0 to deaths are bound with this character, so we'll see what happens. But right now, looking good for Janco. He's, you know, playing very, you know, it looks like he has a game plan going.
Yeah.
Not to say that Fireblaster doesn't, but it just looks like, you know, Janco's really executing his game plan a lot better.
Yeah. It's a really clean, nice game plan that Janco's doing.
Yeah.
He's basing it around like a lot of Japanese ideas.
Yeah.
Which
and just
very clean. Look at this.
Oh my god. He's right now threatening to 4-stock Fireblaster. Not many people can say that.
No. Very proud. But it's not over yet. He's still
got... Yeah, this is only game
still
1.
got a ways to go. Honestly, not even this game is done yet.
Yeah.
Janco is a pretty volatile player. When he has a lead, he tends to get a little bit clumsy.
Well, you gotta hope that he gives, you know, Fireblaster a little bit more respect than that in terms of saying, you know,
yeah,
you gotta keep it up.
He's gotta.
Oh, sends him the wrong way with that nair.
Wait,
oh my god. Just keeps on him.
Oh, that was a really solid.
Yeah, up air's gonna do it. But Yoshi's at 126, so that's a pretty dangerous percentage. Really, anything will break his armor, and that might do it. And JV4. I don't know how many people would have predicted a JV4 from Janco over Fireblaster. You would have. But I don't know how many people outside of you and maybe a few, you know, Janco over Fireblaster like that. But that's only game 1.
That's only game 1.
There's a lot of adaptation left.
Exactly. The stocks are all refreshed. The fact it was a JV4 doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
You see, right off the bat, really good DI from Janco.
Yeah, stays on the stage. And actually stays on, like, just underneath that side. Oh, jab grab.
And it was like a really solid jab grab.
Yeah. An actually good jab grab.
Yeah. Wow, jab grab.
Oh, parries the up smash. Oh! Gets the push off and just immediately.
He narrowed him out of the...
Alright, so... Oh, and...
Really good edge guard.
Yeah, very solid. You know, waited until Yoshi was like below the peak, where there's no more double jump armor, and just hit him.
Exactly.
And then up smash.
So up smash from Fireblaster.
Yeah, Fireblaster evens it up. Seems to happen a lot, honestly, in Smash matches, where, you know, one person gets like this really nice stock, and then the next person just comes down, hit him with something, and then...
Usually part of the reason it's really nice is that it's kind of close. Right?
Yeah.
Like they're at high percent or something.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like an intense neutral beforehand. So there's usually like a good chance that they'll get reversed. Meanwhile, Fireblaster taking a quick stop.
Yeah, just like that. And Janco looking like he wants to answer right back. Oh my god.
Oh baby! He went for one more than he thought he could have. Oh man.
Alright, so Fireblaster gets a 0 to death. Janco answers right back with his very own. And is he going to do it again? No, he's not. Oh, maybe he will though. Okay. Alright, so finally gets out of that combo.
Oh, that's the double jump too.
Yeah, so get a little bit of taunt for the crowd. Oh, double jab. Gets him off stage. Oh, down air.
Oh, Janco's in a really rough spot right now.
Yeah, a lot of pressure here from Fireblaster. Oh,
He's rolling
such a small shield. An up
really
smash,
good. That was phenomenal pressure from Fireblaster.
Yeah, just kept him at that ledge. Never really gave him a lot of breathing room. And really what he needed to basically bring that back to even, because Janco was looking like he had a lot of momentum there.
Yeah. Whereas right now you see Janco's a little bit flustered.
Yeah. You know, and it's sort of like nice to see because Janco is, you know, he's staying on that top platform. He's not rushing in, which is really good. When you're flustered, don't rush in. You got to keep your head.
Yeah. Like he's staying top platform, but he's going in when he has to. He's not letting Fireblaster take advantage of his space.
I think he was a little bit too high percent for that up smash to really lead into anything too deadly.
Oh,
but
that's the game.
So Janco up 2-0.
Janco takes game 2.
And that 0 to death combo, I think really put him.
Jiffy Cat.
Yeah,
is that
someone.
Jiffy Cat.
Giffy Cat.
Twitch
Jiffy Cat,
highlights.
Something
like that.
I think it's I think it's GIF because I remember for a long time I would just keep on calling him GIFs, and my friends would get upset at me. That's fair enough. Don't have to worry about the spelling. All right, so game 3 here. Fireblaster looking to take back some momentum here from Janco. You know, wanting to show, you know, I still got it. You know, get into top 8. Both of these players, the top 8 would be very big. You know, Fireblaster traditionally getting top 8s. And, and Janco, I think this would be his first, at least for a major.
Yeah. He's only been to 2 majors. Let's Go Baltimore and Super Boomed. Yeah. He had an underwhelming performance at Super Boomed.
Very nice
will admit
performance at Let's Go.
Very nice performance at Let's Go, and it's looking. Oh, nice
reversal. Just. And Janco comes in with down air.
Janco has a really good mindset right now. He's not getting flustered. When he's getting hit, he's smiling, and not like one of those bittersweet smiles where you're like, fuck. You know, he's like, oh man. You know? And you gotta have like that sort of mindset. And it's hard to develop as a new player. I think this is the biggest change that's happened to Janco, is he's gotten more confidence as a player.
Yeah, not beating himself up whenever he makes mistakes.
Yeah.
Just saying, you know, all right, it happens. Let's move on. Let's, you know, we were doing well before this. We can still do well.
Exactly.
All right, and
Fireblaster took that next stop.
Fireblaster took it, gets the up tilt to up air. I find that up air or up tilt to be one of the more frustrating moves Yoshi has.
It's like Yoshi's best move.
It is.
You said earlier.
It's his best move, and it's also the most frustrating move to go up against because you're just like, there's nothing I can do. Oh, and hits back with that down B. Oh my god. All right, so Janco too low percent.
Oh, he pushed off. That was really good.
Janco was too low percent for those F tilts to do anything, but they were solid pressure.
And that was the jump. Fireblaster lost his jump.
So Janco keeping it even. You know.
Yeah, he's not falling too far behind here.
Oh, and tries to get the tech chase up smash, but you know, Fireblaster gets the shield out just in time. Doesn't get the parry though, which is kind of big because it means that he doesn't get punished for it. Oh, and misses the punish on that. Oh, it gets up smash. And 98%. So.
Oh, and then the up tilt just barely missed. Really well spaced by Janco.
Yeah. And Janco's really taking advantage of these sort of situations where Fireblaster is basically has to choose to either push Janco off or
I thought he was going to down B.
Oh, and that's going to be a stop.
Yeah.
That was a really a poor choice there by the Fireblaster to try and go for that.
Yeah.
You know, not that he does that all the time, but you know, it only takes one. And Janco took advantage real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, and just misses that A.
He makes it back.
Okay, so. And Fireblaster takes the stock. He is on his tournament stock here. You know, 2-0, Janco's in the lead. But, you know, Fireblaster definitely not out of it yet. Oh my god. Just both in each other's face here, in each other's space. Oh, and parry. Oh, the response with the up air. Oh, okay. So he gets the double jump out, so he doesn't suffer too much damage, but he's at 96% now.
So back air is scary.
Back air is super scary. Nair is actually starting to become scary. Oh, and he gets the forward air. Very aggressive forward air. Oh, and he gets
Janco missed the DI. Great job from Fireblaster there.
A fantastic comeback. Was in a clutch situation where he was very close to either his whole tournament set or, coming back, and he, had that forward air.
You got to be clutch like that. That's the experience coming through.
Exactly. Just realizing, all right, he's going to try and, maybe not be on top of his game here. I'm going to sneak in this forward air and, take game 3. And as you can see, even the players sort of recognize that this was a big game because
immediately coaches show up.
Immediately all the coaches come out of the woodworks from the crowd.
They're just like, all right, so here's what you got to do.
He's Pika, you understand? He's got 20 frames of invincibility on his FP. You got to hit him after that.
Fireblaster has like this big smile on his face. Janco's not pleased with how long it's going on for.
Court making some X's and O's here. Making a game plan. All right.
All right.
And it looks like we're going to get into game 4 here.
Game 4. Now, Janco's got a couple of games to work with. You don't want to work with them, but it's a little bit of leeway, right?
Yeah, you'd rather have them than not.
Exactly.
For Fireblaster, that's the position that you don't necessarily want to be in, where every game is a must-win.
Yeah.
And you have that much more pressure. Oh, and he tries to get the nair there, but would have liked to just see him just stay on the stage and just do forward air. Because Yoshi was at 64%, there wasn't really going to be much that comes out of that nair. But yeah, and Janco, if Yoshi's not going to approach, I'm just going to stay on top of him. So, realizing Yoshi's limitations as a character.
Yeah.
Up to 100%. Oh, man.
Oh, really good parry.
Oh, and he gets the down B.
All
right, but Fireblaster had a very high percentage here, so I don't want to necessarily call out, but very well could happen.
And that's the
stock. I was going to say it very well could happen that just Janco gets him with a random hit, and that's just the stock. So back to even, or about as close to even as you can get. 4% on Pika, but that 4% doesn't necessarily mean much in the end. Oh, nice combo, just gets him off stage. Oh, and Fireblaster drops the shield and gets hit by those last two. Hits a forward air. Janco's still alive here. Oh, so he faded towards the top platform. Fireblaster was ready for it though, and actually covered back to that side plat as he saw Janco pulling back. Oh, and that's going to do it.
Nice. Well done by Janco.
Yeah, so sort of pulling that stock out of nowhere, it seemed.
Yeah.
Fireblaster seemed like he was edge guarding him for like a solid,
yeah, minute. Most of that stock, I think.
And then just Janco sort of took it.
Yeah, and I mean, like, the percents say it, right?
Yeah, he's at 127%. And Fireblaster having a tough time just sort of landing a hit here. Oh, as he does get close, and that will do it.
That'll do it.
Up tilt always leads into that up air if you're at that high percent. So it's something that you sort of have to just be aware of as Pika. All right, so sticking with that top platform. Once again, sticking with the game plan.
Oh, he got the ledge cancel there.
Just very impressed here with Janco's mentality because, he was, like we said, he was edge guarded for like a solid minute. And for a lot of players, that can do a lot of, stress. Like, you just feel like you got to do something.
Even though he's, like, not behind at this point, like, just that stress from the long edge guard can still be lingering.
Yeah, you feel like you have to do something maybe.
Yeah.
And he's just, I'm going to stick, I'm doing well. The game count speaks for itself. I'm going to stick with what I've been doing. Oh, and it just doesn't shield break. Oh, back air gets him. And, and that's going to just do it. So Fireblaster really close there, trying to get the forward air. And once again, Fireblaster back on his tournament life here. Needs to get these next two stocks and definitely needs to get this one before too much damage happens. But Janco gets a chain grab. Forward air. Oh, and he breaks the armor, but wasn't able to
Fireblaster got hit for the last one, and then that up tilt just barely whiffed.
Yeah, but Fireblaster gets the grab, and now Janco's back on this top platform. And Fireblaster trying to find a way in. Manages to get the top platform from Pika. Janco trying to challenge. Gets the nair, pushes him off with the up tilts. Oh, double jump armor. Forward tilt. Oh no!
Janco just barely.
Oh. And either missed the jump or missed the up B input, but either way, Fireblaster takes it once again on his tournament life and gets those 2 stocks that he needed to get.
Can he make this a reverse 3-0, or will Janco pull it out?
Maybe. We're back. We're all the way up to game 5. And, you know, like you were saying before, you'd rather have these games to work with than not if you're in Janco's position.
Yeah.
But now it's crunch time. You need to, you know, really. It's been like the last 2 games have been. He gets that last stock. Just, you know, stick with his game plan the whole time, and I think he would be able to pull it out. But Fireblaster obviously wants something else to say as he does get this shield break. Oh, and doesn't get the follow-up. Oh, wow, the soft nair.
Oh,
and
really
back
good
air.
combo from Janco. Used to have trouble with these standard Pika combos not that long ago. It's only really now that he seems to be getting it. Like, this is the first tournament.
Yeah, and I think with Pika, even though, you know, you see a lot of the top Pikas get these sort of combos all the time, they're not the most straightforward combos to necessarily fully get when you first start playing.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, and Fireblaster realizes that he was in a tough position, so just throws out the forward air.
Honestly, I think that builds Fireblaster. Both of them have more confidence because of that. I don't think that worries Janco that much. I think he's happy that that stock is gone.
Yeah, because they were like both at very high percentages. No one was like, oh man, I just lost like this really crucial stock.
Yeah, for Janco, that felt like a tainted stock.
Yeah.
And so that being gone, he's like, okay, clean slate. You know, we're both at heaven platform.
Yep. Oh, and he flips. Oh, okay, so he gets to land, but you know, Fireblaster needs to be more careful with those approaches if he sees Pika just freely able to up tilt. Oh, it doesn't get the shield break. Janco gets to the side platform and up tilts just in time. And like I was saying before, he needs to be wary. If Janco has enough time to just up tilt underneath Fireblaster, he can't just be freely going in there like that, because he'll just put himself in these very vulnerable positions.
Right.
Where he just doesn't have the double jump.
And Janco has the timing to really take advantage of that. He knows.
Oh, just grabs him.
Nice. He knows how much time Fireblaster has.
Yeah. And tries to up smash there.
It's different than what he was doing before.
Yeah.
But it's okay because it was countering some of the stuff Fireblaster was doing. Where he was really trying to aerial him on the way in.
Yeah, so Fireblaster ends up getting a down B to take the stock here against Janco. Oh, and he gets, it looks to be like 2 or 3 backers there. But Janco manages to get out of it. And just this battle of the platforms here between these 2 players. Neither one really wanting to give up this aerial supremacy that they're trying to maintain. And now Janco.
Janco's really got to breathe here.
Yeah. All right, so back throw. Not necessarily going to kill yet, but... Oh my god. I wanted to just yell, don't go out there, because he was already dead, but...
And once again, a last game set, eh?
Last game, last stock. Oh, nice perfect land there by Fireblaster. Gets that extension on the combo. Janco gets the forward air. And Fireblaster on the top platform. And that's not going to do it yet. Oh, wow. And Janco, instead of going for the up tilt, just opts the shield. And fortunately for him, Fireblaster doesn't really get much off of that. Oh, and that might do it. And yeah, Janco just takes it off. Janco, you hate to see that happen. He's so close.
So close.
So,
he brought him
down. You know what? You can't really be disappointed by that. You took a really good player to game 5 last stock.